Good evening, everybody. This is Dr. Mulder, and yeah, things have really been busy here the last couple of weeks. The reason why I haven't been able to bring on shows on a regular basis. But anyway, while I was on, on a YouTube hiatus, I went ahead and built what I would consider the most powerful Tepaphone I have ever created. This right here, I built this as a special order for a great customer of mine. Has plenty of my machines and just keeps buying these things up. And on a whim, I decided, hey, I'm building a 12 dial Tepaphone. What it is, it's the Q series. Everything's the same internally. It has the crystal bank. It has the a specialized sigil that's part of the circuit that is customized for each and every one of these machines. All the bells and whistles of the Q series, except it has the light. And let me turn this back way on for you so you can kind of see it. I don't know, the camera's kind of bad about this. Wait a minute, let's see if I can make this. There we go. Anyway, this is a Q series Tepaphone, 12 dial, the most powerful Tepaphone I've ever built. I've already, as a test, after I built this thing, I did three operations, and normally, again, this is subjective, but normally these operations would take days to you know to accomplish. But I was able to use this machine here and cut the time for some of these operations into hours. What would it take weeks took a couple of days, for example. Or I would work on an operation. I figured it'd take a couple of days. I mean, we're like a few hours. That's how powerful these bad boys are. And I'm going to go ahead and do a simple operation. Matter of fact, this is the setting for an operation I was doing. As you'll notice, there's no numbers on here because when I built this particular unit, something told me just keep it clean, keep it simple. The numbers really were not necessary, so I did not have like the number dials with all the hash marks, all that good stuff. But um, this thing is just absolutely fantastic. And if I was to build any more of them, I'd give the option. You can have it with the dials with the numbers, or just the regular dials that I use here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just a simple operation and show you a couple of special features. All right, here we go. All right, we're going to have this one is a simple one. Let's see if I can show it to you. Easily pay credit card. All right. And simply represents the target, which is me. Okay. Put both of these items on the copper plate. And I'm going to kind of pull this back here so I can have a better access to the clear plastic plate here. And I'm going to turn all the dials back to their starting position, which is you just turn everything counterclockwise and it's pointing in this direction. All right. All right. I'm going to use this like a stick plate. And as you notice, I'm going to keep the light on. And what I'm doing is I'm dowsing for the position of each one of these knobs here for me to easily pay the credit card bill. All right. Go through here. Got stick, stick. Keep working through this. Just showing you in real time how I'm setting up an operation. All right, there we go. All right, after that, you're going to take the thing that represents the target only, which in this case is me. Put that right there on the plastic plate and let it run. Now, again, it is to see how long it's going to take for this operation to run. 1 day. Okay, it's only saying 1 day. 1 day, 1 hour. 1 day and 1 hour. 25 hours is what I'm getting. 25 hours. Okay, and okay, yep, it's telling me yes, 25 hours. So I'm going to put it right here and let this operation run for 25 hours. And it's just that simple. And again, this is something unique here. Um, some of the purists out there will say, well, don't aren't you supposed to have like a coil underneath that stick plate? Well, yeah, I at one time, but you see right now, what's happening here is you're interfacing with the light that's coming off of here, the energies that are coming off this light. Also, you're using this plastic plate here, which is made out of the same identical material as the stick plates are. And so you're going to have the same feel uh, of the stick. And so, but yeah, this is a instrument that I built here, a specialized custom built instrument. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to build five more of these only, just five more of these machines. And normally I thought what would be the price point because these things are a pain in the butt to build. This thing right here, when it comes to, setting up the light and calibrating the light with the rest of the system. And just to be honest with you, it's a little bit of it's not the hardest job in the world, but it's not easy. And it's a little time consuming. And so that's one of the things you need to take in consideration. But for this right now, I'm going to sell these. I'm only going to build five of this specialized unit. This is again the most powerful Tepaphone I've built so far. All right. I will build five of them and I will sell each one of them for $600. If you buy two of them, I'll give you two at $500 each. All right. But this is one of those things where it's custom built. I'm only going to build five. It's a very, very unique item. And again, not only is it the most powerful Tepaphone I've ever built, it is the most powerful 12 dial machine I have ever built. This surpasses everything so far just by putting that Tepaphone in there. I mean, can I get buy a separate Tepaphone and use one of my existing machines and plug it into the output plate and get the same kind of results? Why, of course. Why, of course. It's not an issue whatsoever in doing that. And, I do this all the time. Uh, with using these Tepaphones. Matter of fact, I got an operation to the my left here. And I've been running for a couple of days on a computer algorithm that I'm winding down on, getting some of the features added to that computer algorithm. And like I said, that right there, using the Tepaphone has expedited the operation, has moved it ahead of schedule, has made things just happen in a very, very speedy way. All right. Anyway, with that said, I will call it a day here. But yes, I will sell. I'm going to build five. I will sell them for $600 each. If you buy two, they will be $500 each for a total of 1,000. So, all right. But anyway, on that note, I'm going to call it a day and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.